What's going on, guys? This is BunnyMuffins. I got a special video for you guys today. We have a guest here, which is DQA TFT. He was recently ranked 1 on the North American ladder, and I think he's still hovering around top 5 right now, so definitely a lot to learn from him. He walks me through one game and takes me through all his decision making throughout the entire game, and also does a little post-game analysis as well. If you're unsure about how to level, when to level, where to position, what type of comps to go for with what items and what champions in the start of the game, this is definitely the game for you if you want to learn from one of the best players in the world right now. The video is a little bit on the longer side, but since we're talking constantly about all our decision making in the game, there's definitely something to learn for every player at every level in teamfight tactics. If you guys are new, I do come out with a lot of strategy guides, TFT gameplay, and a tier list and meta snapshot for TFT pretty much on a weekly basis. So if that's interesting to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, go ahead and give a like rating. And if you want to see more of DQA, he can be found on his stream at twitch.tv/DQATFT. I'll leave links for all of that in the description below. But yeah, what's like the first things you look for when you start a game? Do you have like strategies prepared for each opener? Or is it kind of just like you kind of already memorized it so you don't really think about that much?
Yeah, I don't really think about it that much. So basically, I just try to pick up all the units that I think are good in the early game and that can maybe help me streak, because my play style is like I try to win streak and maintain as much HP as possible. So then even if I bought 4, it's hopefully not an 8th unless I just like turbo low roll late game, you know? So it's like I just try to play strong units early, however I can.
Okay. So right now, what do you think are like the strongest units early? Whether they're chosen or just like strong even without the chosen?
Before this patch, it was always the Cultist Keeper opener, and then I think that Brawlers have way too much HP right now, so I always pick up Brawlers also. And then I still think that Cultists are pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
And there's a couple people in my chat that think that rank 1 at UW is in my chat right now, and he said that Xin Zhao is actually pretty strong early, but I don't know if we hit him. And then I also think that
like even at level 1, or is he talking about like level 2 during like stage 3 and stage 4?
No, like L1, like there's just a few 3 costs that just like feel a lot better than others.
Okay. Yeah, it's like Kennen, if he goes off, I feel like is really strong, but
yeah,
sometimes without Keeper, I find that he sometimes doesn't, even in early game. What do you think about the Cultist nerf?
I think it's actually a pretty good nerf, because then Cultist can't just like, it's not the best opener in the game every single time, so you won't just get rolled if you don't get the Cultist opener.
I guess I'm in gold and silver right now. Jeez, I need to play on this account. I think I'd like did my placements plus 1 game and that was it.
Right.
Oh man.
It says stream is paused. I think you might need to like restart stream for the.
For the okay here.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
I don't know why Discord doesn't like automatically swap that, but it's fine.
Okay, there we go.
Right, but. And so generally, I think that I like BF opener right now. I think BF opener is pretty good. I still think that Chain Vest opener is pretty good also.
Okay. Yeah, I think like when I watch my friend play, we normally start Chain.
Yeah. Glove.
Like Chain, Glove, Sword, yeah. And just avoid Tears and Negatron. Sword.
Yeah. And I don't really like Belt either, because now Belt literally
has yeah, because they nerfed Sunfire.
Got nerfed.
How big do you think the nerf is? I've heard like very differing opinions so far.
I don't think it's that bad, because I top 4'd earlier with a Riven game, and I slammed Sunfire early, and I went streaked all of stage 2. So I think it's definitely still playable. It's just not like over dominating anymore.
Okay. Yeah, because yeah, you can't start Belt anymore, I guess.
Exactly.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice sword.
Have you seen any of the Nami reroll builds at all so far?
No, I haven't yet.
Also, like for this, do you want to like have like me say what I do first, or do you want to like do more backseating type of thing?
Just go ahead and say what you do first.
I like Moonlights a lot, so I might just pick up the Moonlights and just try to do it. But
I'm fine with that.
This is kind of like a oh shoot, I forgot to buy stuff. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Here, they'll just pretend this is a handicap for like, do I just slam GA so I don't die?
Honestly, fuck it, I'm down.
Here.
If you need to, go
Yeah, I
ahead and
think I
slam
need
it.
to. My bad. Like I just was not paying
It's fine.
attention. So what would you have picked up here? Both the Garens or?
Yeah, probably both Garants.
I guess we could do like Vanguard Mystic because we have GA. Oh man.
So here I definitely sell the Nami just because Nami isn't that good of a unit, and I think I would pick up
Like
the
Vayne
Thresh Garen.
and Thresh Garen.
Yeah, and then you'll probably get some gold.
Yeah, okay.
And then when you get gold, just go ahead and pick up Vayne.
Oh, they reduced the timers for each round. Does that happen for this round? I feel like
I don't know, maybe.
because like I never forget to buy units during these stages. You know, it's like in like my 1,000+ games or whatever. All right.
Okay, so
I'm thinking
what would
like
you do here?
Nidalee or TF as the item holder. I don't really know which one's actually better. If I'm going like Cultist, obviously I'd pick up Twisted Fate though.
Right. I think I play Twisted Fate here. I think he's slightly stronger than Nidalee.
Okay.
Nidalee one doesn't do much. But I think I would also pick up Nidalee and Elise just to keep Warlord open, and then also
Cultist,
open.
yeah. I think GA on TF, right? Since I'm probably gonna sell him no matter what.
Wait, this guy level. Oh, wait, he's level 4. I think it's GA on Garen actually.
Okay.
Because generally your TF won't die.
Okay.
I think GA frontline is better, and also it's like a better item holder for Riven. Because if you get like GA on like frontline, it's super strong.
Okay. So from here, you're not even thinking about Ahri. You just go Riven like in maybe 70% of the games.
I mean, Ahri's pretty good here actually. I think, but you're not playing Garen. Even if you
Oh
play,
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Ahri.
because you run like Sejuani, Aatrox, and then Thresh.
Right. So you just want to like get as many good like your strongest board as possible, and then the GA on Garen makes your board as strong as possible.
Okay. And then
So
would I
here-
ever level here since I slammed an item, try to win streak or something like that?
Yeah, I was gonna explain the two options. That's like, you could either level here and then play for a win streak all 5 rounds, or the second option is that you could just sit for this round and then make 10 next round. But I think personally, I would just jam a level and play a Thresh. Oh wait, Vayne's better. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
And
Thresh isn't too bad. He has Vanguard, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it just because like you want to keep a balance of like 2 DPS, 2
backline.
tanks?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Frontline backline balance is super important, I think.
So now what I normally would be thinking is like, would I try to put in at level 5?
Right.
And I'm not really too sure. Maybe like I could go into sharpshooters, but I don't really have items for them. But I don't know if that matters because it just might be the best that I have.
I think you sell Nidalee and pick up Elise.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh, it's okay. And we leveled last turn and lost, so that feels kind of bad.
Yeah.
But because we did that, we can't really make 10 here. It's hard to make 10. We'd have to sell too much, and then so from this spot, because we already have the Vanguard opener and we don't have Cultist right now, I'd probably look to play Ahri here then.
Okay.
And then so because Ahri, you're basically just looking for the higher cost units. I'm down to pre-level here just because you.
Yeah, that was the next question I had.
Yeah.
Normally when I'm not on an interest threshold, I pretty much always pre-level. Is that bad, or should you only do it if you're specifically looking for certain units, or if like you already have some 1 cost upgraded? Like say Garen was 1 star, would you pre-level here?
I think it depends on like lobby strength and also like what you think, like, because like if you're going for a 5 loss streak, then I wouldn't pre-level, but we're probably not looking at 5 loss streak here.
Okay.
So then I'd also pick up Wukong. Yeah.
So just get a Rod here if I can. I wonder if Rod is more or less contested on the new patch. Because normally, like, no one really cares about it that much, right?
Generally, yes. But I feel like it is more contested on the new patch, just because Sorks are in the game again. Or, like, they're playable again.
Okay. So if I don't get Rod, what should I go for here? I have a glove.
It's probably just the second glove for Double Jewel Gauntlet again.
Okay. So even with the bug fix, you still go Double Jewel Gauntlet over, like, Hat Jeweled Gauntlet or, like, IE Jewel Gauntlet? I guess for IE we need it anyways, but...
So because even after the bug fix, fix, it's still pretty decent, but I don't know what's necessarily best in slot Ahri anymore. But
Okay.
generally, just like it's probably like GA Jewel Gauntlet or Shojin Jewel Gauntlet +1. That's
Okay.
interesting. That Yumi.
And then slam
Yeah,
this.
you can just go ahead and slam it. Yep.
Would you ever play a Kali here?
If you can make 10, probably.
Okay, I don't think I can. So I think I just play Nidalee then and then
Wait,
sell.
actually, I think you buy the Yumi actually.
Okay.
Yeah, just go ahead and sell that, and then sell. Yep, and just play Yumi. Like it
Then-
feels really bad not to. Yeah, Drogon on TF is fine.
Okay. I guess if we go Ahri, we need this Mystic Chosen
Yeah.
anyways, or like it's
The
usable.
Mystic Chosen. Like I wouldn't take this if it wasn't a Mystic Chosen. Actually, I'd still take it if it was a Spirit Chosen. But my point is not making 10 here feels really bad.
Okay.
Because I really like making 10 at this interval or the interval before, because you might not have a lot of econ. If you
Yeah,
don't.
that's true. I don't think we made a single econ all game yet. How much gold did we start off with? I wasn't really paying attention.
I think we started with 2 gold, which is why we're so poor here.
Okay. So here I'd probably just like sit and then sell these 3 if I make 10. Or maybe sell the Wukong and keep the TF.
Right. Yeah. I'd sell Wukong and keep TF most likely.
Okay. So for positioning, what should I be like doing for this type of setup?
So I just like making a box in the corner with your carry in the corner is usually pretty good for me.
Okay.
But then or what you can do is you can solo frontline Garen, which is also really good.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
Thresh
just
is
because
more
he
of
has a
backline
GA.
unit, because he has a shield. And then
Okay.
so Garen, if all of his frontline, like if Garen was where your Thresh is right now, it would just spin around all the brawlers and then like it would get maximum value out of it. He also has GA, so he'll be able to tank.
Oh, so it's not because of the Guardian Angel, it's more because he's Garen with the AoE. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
And also he gets MR when he spins, so he's pretty tanky either way.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot. Sell TF or Wukong?
Wukong.
Okay. Or maybe we don't win.
Wait. I just sell Thresh if you don't want.
I'll just sell TF then.
Okay. Sure.
So something like this normally?
Yeah, probably. I might move Yumi to the spot left to Thresh. Yep. Just something like that, just to try to protect yourself from infiltrators, and then have his front line move around your Garen. And then I'd probably move Garen 1 right, just so that his units don't like walk all the way around to your backline.
Oh, like down here? Okay.
Yeah.
Probably just sell these 2, right? Are we like forcing like Riven or Ahri just depending on which one we hit first? Or are we still gonna...
Well, I mean, you always sell both here.
Okay.
Make econ for sure, and just because we hit the Yumi here, and we slam Jewel Gauntlet, I think it's always Ahri here.
Okay.
So just from the point where you slam Jewel Gauntlet, it's always Ahri.
Oh, I forgot we built that. My bad.
Right. Yeah, it's fine.
So here I'd probably just do nothing.
Yeah, agreed.
Would you tier TF?
Sure.
And then out of curiosity, how come you wanted to sell Thresh over the Nidalee and the TF before?
So the thing is, I really wanted to keep the TF pair, because the TF pair is what's going to save you the most HP right now.
Okay.
Because he'll be able to kill the most units even if you don't win the round.
Oh, because I have too many tanks. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And Thresh 2 really doesn't make a difference in how many units you kill, but rather like how tanky your team is, and your team is already like pretty okay in terms of frontline, but your damage is TF1 right now, so.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Hacker him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Is it ever like Jinx over TF here? Also, should I level?
So generally, I would level on 3-2. I probably do level still.
Okay.
But a lot of the times when I'm really
Jinx?
poor, sure.
Okay.
A lot of the times when I'm really poor, I won't level, or like if I was like 20, if I went down to like 10 gold here, I would never level.
Okay.
Or if I was like playing like lost streak the whole round, I also wouldn't level.
Mm-mm. Yeah, we're kind of in the no streak zone right now, which never feels
Yeah.
good, right?
But I feel like with the Yumi too, you can maybe try to win streak the next couple rounds if you hit a better carrier for the Jewel Gauntlet.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Yumi 2 is doing a lot of work.
We're also in like lower elo, so people's
Right,
boards
it's
probably
a lot
aren't as
easier to win
strong, so we
streak.
might be able to win streak more from that.
Yeah.
Would you ever recommend playing differently if you're like leveling up a new account versus like on your main?
Yeah. I play pretty differently. So basically on my main account, I would play like I play more aggressively to save HP, but like in lower elos, I'm willing to sack more HP because I'm betting that people's like boards won't be as strong.
Yeah.
But also when people's boards aren't that strong, you can win streak pretty easily either way in low elo. So honestly, it doesn't matter how you play in low elo. It's probably fine.
Yeah, I pretty much I like always get to level 9 or something like that. Even when it's like 80 gold, it's kind of crazy just cuz like I'm always at high health, so it's like
Exactly.
I don't need to like roll. Oh man, this guy's got Ash already and Sunfire.
Losing this isn't great, but it's fine. Not
Yeah.
a boss. So generally, in terms of better item carriers, I would probably just look for like a better 2-star mage that's upgraded, or like something that uses Jewel Gauntlet well. So like a Katarina would have been okay, but we don't have a chosen cat, so the cat probably won't cast even if you get it.
Okay.
So
And am I looking
a
for
Kindred,
crit and
would be
rod
really
here?
good.
Or
There's
get
nothing
like
okay.
sword or like tier? Or I guess we don't have any of those options.
I guess you take Cloak actually.
Cloak? Okay.
Because how Aegon plays this comp is he actually really likes stacking Sejuani. So
Okay.
then what you do is you like basically Warmogs on Sejuani, you like Declon Sejuani and Titans, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Oh, he builds Titans on Sejuani? Does she do that much
Yeah.
damage?
I don't know, but he really likes it, and he's pretty high up right now.
Okay.
So I trust it. And then so one cloak isn't even bad. Because he really likes Declaw and Sejuani, and I
Okay.
think the Declaw is a lot better now because the meta shifted.
Should I buy anything here over the TF? Maybe like Teemo over TF or something, and then move the items to someone else temporarily?
I think you play Teemo over TF, yeah.
Okay.
And then I would just Jewel Gauntlet on, yeah, sure. Jinx is fine.
Jinx, okay.
Yeah,
And then
just 'cause you're planning
Negatron
on
Garen,
keeping
or
some
does
life.
that not matter that much?
I mean, you can. I would maybe look to, it's actually close whether I Jewel Gauntlet Jinx or Teemo here, but the thing is, I kind of want to keep Teemo for later because you'll end up probably running Force Spirit. Or at least...
Okay.
Actually, I'm not even sure. I don't know what the best R build is at the moment, but I know that Force Spirit is still really strong.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like a possibility. Okay.
So I just want to keep the possibility open.
Right. Is this one of like your main comps, or is it just like something you play if it's handed to you?
I play if it's handed to me.
Okay.
I don't really play this that much.
I think just keep sitting here.
Yeah. So
what's the plan on like when we get to level 7, when we get to level 8 for this game, you think? We're at like 82 health right now.
Generally, in low elo, I'd probably look to fast 8 every game, but we're kind of poor this game, so we might have to roll a little bit on 7 to stabilize. But
Okay.
I always roll on 7 if I'm playing in like a high elo lobby here, just because I know that my board isn't that strong, so I'll lose too much HP if I try to go 8 on 4-5, and then
Yeah.
I won't be able. I also won't be able to spike hard enough, just because I don't have enough gold because we start with a 2 gold opener, so we won't have enough gold to roll on level 8.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we made our first eco at like Crux or something like that. Oh man, it always feels rough.
think that Yumi might not have been correct. I'm not entirely sure about that play, but a Mystic Yumi is so good in this comp just because you're planning on running 4 Mystic anyways.
Okay. Oh, do I want Janna for
Yeah, probably.
like 4 Mystic potential? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about like Veigar on this patch?
I haven't played much of Veigar yet.
Okay.
I don't really have like an opinion formed of him yet.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
nice,
close
Dragon
D-Claw.
Claw.
Nice. Oh, swap. You can go and level up here. I think I always go 7 on 4-1,
Okay.
no matter what I'm doing.
You want me to roll at all, or?
We'll probably roll a little bit. Buy Kindred before you roll, probably, because that's a
Okay.
better carrier.
Nothing there.
Fresh, yep.
Keep going, or?
Yeah. We need something. Alright, just, yep. Play Hecarim also, and then...
Is it ever like Vanguard
Yeah.
spat?
Oh, it could be Vanguard's bad, actually. You can go ahead and declaw the Garen,
Oh, yeah.
and then you can slam Vanguard spat on your Zinzao and then sell it for someone. Put them on, like, Jinx or something.
Okay. Tom Kench 3. I may have... Oh, wait, no, she's living with 1 health. Okay. Oh, Teemo Sharpshooter. I forgot about that. I guess I should play Kindred over one of the Sharpshooters since...
Right. You should play Jinx.
We'd get, like, Spirit, right?
Kindred over Jinx. Yeah.
Okay.
God, this is a weird fight.
Yeah, I don't actually... I think he wins, right? Or it's a draw.
It's a tie. Yeah. Generally, in like a lobby that's like decently strong, you would need double damage on Amari to win.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So yeah, just go ahead and slam both items on Kindred. Yep.
Since we already have a GA, I know some people like GA on Ahri, but is it ever like GA and Shojin, or now would it be like GA Sejuani with like Shojin on Ahri?
Maybe either one, to be honest.
Okay.
I think it depends on what your other items are, because if your other items are like more AP focused, then GA, or sorry, if your other items are also defensive, then I'd GA Shojin Jewel Gauntlet. But
Okay.
if you get AP items, then I'd probably just Shojin on Ahri and then frontline the GA.
Okay. Oh, we could do like IE this game maybe for like IE JG.
That's what I was thinking also.
Okay. So do you ever go 8 on like 4-4, or is it always like 5-1?
I do sometimes go 8 on 4-4, so that's what's like called a fast 8, but we rolled a little bit on 7, so if you roll on 7 at all, you're probably waiting until 5-1 to go level 8.
Okay.
But if you don't roll like at all, then you can, or if you've like just a lot of gold, you can go 8 on 4-4.
I see. So if we had like a massive win streak or something like that, or a loss streak that got us a lot of gold, you could potentially wait until there. I guess if we lost streak, we might be too low. We might need to roll in 7 though.
Right.
But if we're win streaking, okay. Holy cow. 40 gold, Ash 2. With like these items also. Oh wait, this is the Ash that we faced before with the Quicksilver, because he has the Sunfire Cape also.
This guy has really good items.
What do you think about this comp after the set nerfs? Is it still like high tier, or?
It's still really good.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Today.
Okay.
I've lost to it a lot today. I think it's really good. And I played a couple times. It feels strong still.
So probably glove here.
Yep.
And then if we don't get that, maybe... We can't really build any tank items for Sejuani from what we have, right?
So I'd probably just take Rod if I can't get glove, just because...
For Ahri, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right, now what? The tier?
Oh, yeah, it's probably tier.
Would you ever just blue buff Kayn and play that instead?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think blue buff Kayn is super good.
So we could sell the Kindred Jeweled Gauntlet double tier Kane, or do we still save the Jeweled Gauntlet for Ahri?
I think we still save the Jewel Gauntlet for Ahri. So here, I'd probably just drop Teemo. I think Dust is pretty good, and then
Yeah.
just play blue buff. And then what you can do this game is you can play duo carry Kane and Ahri. So your Ahri most likely will not have enough damage.
Yeah.
So this game, what you can do is you can just GA a Vanguard spat your Kane, and then go red Kane, and then he'll just be super tanky. He'll never die.
Okay.
Basically.
And then for positioning on Kane, do you like him more in the center or the sides to try to like 50-50 someone?
If you know who you're playing, I like him. I like to like snipe like a carry or like an Ashe or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you don't exactly know who you're playing, I think it's better just have him in the middle so that he doesn't get caught in a clump or something.
So if I'm lazy, just put him in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
So probably this game, since we don't have time to scout, since we're talking a lot, I guess I'll just middle him.
Right.
Do I play this Janna over the Vayne? It's giving me Dusk, but
20% AP is actually pretty good, I think.
Okay.
Even though Vayne's a pretty bad unit.
I guess we could scout now since we're not doing too much. So there are like 2 Ashe players. Oh my god, 6 Fortune.
6 Fortune.
Sharpshooter, 2 Sharpshooters, Occultist, and yeah, the other Ashe.
I think we might lose this, but we have a lot of gold, so we're about to spike anyways.
Okay.
So
oh wow, he's 30 gold. Oh jeez, and he's low. This guy's not in the best spot. I feel like Kane either 1v9s or like just dies right away.
Yeah.
I mean, he did the most damage here, but like no one on my team is actually any good.
All right, Shen. It's a mistake, and then it's probably just you just level next round, and then you roll a little bit until you have your full comp.
Okay. Oh, and then sell Kindred, and then yeah. Do I still want to keep Teemo for 4 Spirit, or is 4 Mystic better than that?
I think we're I think 4 Mystic's better.
Okay.
But in general, 4 Mystic should be better, especially with the shifting meta right now.
Okay.
Other tier. Give me Shojin Ahri, which is still pretty good.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so level up here.
Yep. Pick up Cassiopeia also. Yep. Alright, now we should roll a little bit. Yep. Ahri.
How far down should I go, you think?
Just until stable, so there's not... Alright, nice. We should chill for a little while, I think, now.
Okay. Oh, who do I replace now?
Just take out Garen. Yep, red form. Yep, nice, okay.
So you said GA on Aatrox, or on Kane?
Yep.
And then Dragonclaw on Sejuani, or?
Yep.
Okay. And then Vanguard on Kane. Okay.
And then you can Shojin Ahri, I think.
Okay. Shojin's better than blue?
It depends, but with Spirit, I think it is.
Okay.
It depends on, like, how long the fight lasts, though.
Okay. And do I want to keep these Shens and stuff? I'm definitely playing Cassiopeia, but...
We're probably dropping, Hecarim, because we have 5 Vanguard in right now.
Oh, shoot. I didn't see that. Okay.
Right. And then we can drop Vayne also for 4 Mystic.
Okay. Shen or Janna?
It's probably Shen. So generally, in like a challenger lobby, you wouldn't be able to sit with this board just because most of your board is 1-star, but
yeah,
a lot of these people yeah.
Should I sell this Janna then? I don't think we're playing her, right?
Yeah.
I guess we could sell Yuumi to get a new Chosen, maybe.
The only time we would probably sell Yuumi would be at level 9.
Okay.
For a 5-cost Chosen.
All right, I'll just sell Janna and Teemo then.
Yeah.
Wait, this guy's 9 cultists.
9 cultists is always a bait, though. It just gets...
Yeah, I never liked it when I, like, watched my friend play.
It's more like a YouTuber thing.
Yeah, yeah. tier on Casio maybe or Aatrox, or is this not important?
I think tiers on Casio is really good actually.
Okay. I guess if I like randomly get a Thieves, it'd be on Aatrox or something like that.
Yeah, and most likely be either on Aatrox or Shen, so it would never go on Casio anyways.
Okay.
And tiers on Casios are actually super insane.
Okay. So is the plan like slow roll on 8, or is it try to go 9 from here? Because obviously we are really weak, so like normally you'd probably roll down to like until you're stable, or like maybe even like 10 gold or something like that, right?
Yeah. So it's always either roll down until 10 gold or stable if you're like really weak. But it's just because this lobby isn't super strong.
It's
so
like
we can sit here.
Yeah.
But to be fair, this Kayn is super strong also. They can't really do damage to it. Because if you 2-star your current board right now, this is a first even in a challenger lobby.
Okay. So we want an Ahri item here.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, so Dustbat maybe.
Dustbat would be really good. Because then we can go 9 and play 4 Dusk after we still roll an 8 and hit everything.
If not, get the IE or maybe the Chalice.
Yeah, the IE would be really good also.
Wait, no one took Zephyr. What?
Huh.
Zephyr or Chalice?
It's probably Zephyr, most likely.
Even if this is on a Zillion?
Oh, wait. It's actually close if it's on a Zillion.
Okay.
It might have been Zillion there. My bad, I didn't see it.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I'll sell this. So since I'm not selling any of these units, do I want to cheese the Zephyr, or do I want to put it on a specific unit for the stats?
The stats don't really matter too much, but generally I just put it on a unit that like it's flexible to move around with.
Okay, so maybe like Thresher Yumi then?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. Everyone has QSS. Except for this guy.
Nice, good Zephyr.
Oh, wait, this guy's destroying us anyways. Oh, maybe because Kayn wasn't attacking the Ashe early or something because she was Zephyr'd? I don't know. Wait, Nunu did all the damage. Do you think Set's like autoplay still, or is he nerfed too hard?
He's nerfed slightly, but I think I'd hold him for now because he's probably your level 9 now that we don't have 4 Dusk potential.
Okay. Would you hold on to Azir ever?
Probably not, unless you go 9. Okay. So I'd probably just slow roll on 8 for now, just because your board seems really weak.
Yeah.
This guy's a lot of 2-stars. We might lose this. But, I mean, we do have a lot of gold, though.
Yeah, because we weren't really pressured all game.
Super strong right now.
Okay. I wonder why they didn't nerf Kayn, because like everyone was pretty much auto playing him in like every team comp, right?
That really surprised me too. Like I think that Kayn is like it's really broken, but maybe they want it to be that broken so that like the 5 cuts just feel good to play.
Okay. So I should still slow roll till I get at least like Ahri or Sedge too, if not both, right?
Yeah.
Or like 2 out of these 4 maybe.
Like mirroring what would actually happen in like a higher elo lobby, you would need to roll more, and then like you definitely still roll an 8 here if you're not rolling more.
Yeah.
But in this lobby, you could possibly fast 9, but I just want to simulate like real.
Yeah. Because I want to practice for like when I face, or hopefully when I like play more and climb.
Right.
So normally we'd be at like level 8, maybe like 50 gold now.
Yeah.
But
maybe.
with like maybe 0 added 12, or I don't know. Maybe we'd be at like 30 gold.
Yeah, probably a little bit less gold.
Zillion 1 over Shen, or And also, should I keep rolling?
Yeah, you should keep rolling for sure. Join too, nice. Cassiopeia. Yeah. Yeah, but it's always on Cassiopeia. All tank items are super good. That gargoyle is actually really good.
Oh, on Cassio?
Oh no, sorry, Sejuani.
Okay. I put it on Sejuani, then I heard Cassio. I was like, oh shoot, did I mess that up already? Holy cow, that is a scary Katarina.
Yeah. This guy's actually pretty strong.
Sorry, I wasn't really paying too much attention. Did you say Zillion is better than Shen 2, or is Shen 2 better?
I think it's actually pretty close, but I'd actually probably just play Zillion. And then I think I'd roll more. Like, look at this Kane.
Okay.
It's so good.
Yeah, that Kane just, like, that shouldn't happen, right?
Yeah,
wait,
like,
we knocked him out because of that?
Like, it's a 1-star Kane. Like,
Yeah.
It's actually so broken.
All right, so I should keep rolling here, right?
Yeah.
Down to like 20 or something? Okay.
We need 2-star units, basically.
And I could have had Shen 3 this game if I held on to him. But obviously not going to do that.
Yeah.
Should I buy the set at all, or?
You can probably hold on to it. We could probably look to go 9 now, just because I think we have most of our board upgraded, and we're only missing 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 or 3 that aren't 5 costs. The rest of the 5 costs, you can't really expect to hit 2-star and 8.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just 1-star. That's so scary.
Like, look at this Kane. Like, it's actually just killing his whole team.
Yeah.
Oh, it might actually win.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Damn.
It's not a bad loss. Because we lost that though, we're probably stuck on 2 lives, so we probably need Ahri too before we can go 9 then.
Okay.
I just want to play it safe and play for the...
Yeah, maybe get second or something.
Right.
Should I go to 0 then?
Probably 10 gold. I don't know how we haven't hit Ahri yet. Wow. Okay, Aatrox also?
Yeah. Dude, I'm glad we haven't hit Ahri, so now that we can have like a learning opportunity, you know? Because if we just hit it, then it's like everyone knows to stop rolling when you hit Ahri, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
I didn't watch out for Aatrox. Does he have one? No, he does not. So if there was a Aatrox on the other team, like, would you do like a center positioning, or would you like put like baits in 2 different corners or something for Ahri? Obviously, she's level 1, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. But how would you normally position against Aatrox with this comp?
Azir is really good generally.
Okay.
Or you can center it also sometimes, but a lot of times having Aatrox polar actually doesn't matter that much if you have like a GA or something.
Okay.
You have GA, you can just hard corner anyways.
Would you get Zillion here? Or like Morello Sedge?
I think it's Morello.
Okay.
Because you might not hit Zillion too, even with your gold.
Or was it Ionic?
I don't think so. I think Ionic has less value as you go later and later into the game.
Okay.
And you kind of need something for the anti-heal in the enemy teams.
Oh yeah,
so
I don't have
you're
Sunfire.
Sitting on 2 pairs here. You're sitting on 2 pairs and you're at 9 HP, so it's always just roll. So generally, I like to all-in whenever I'm at 1 or 2 lives. Oh, we could have hit Zillion.
Unlucky. It's okay.
No,
would you have done that last roll there?
Yeah, because you could sell Zillion and buy Ahri too. Move Sedge right side.
Hopefully that went off in time. I don't know if it did. Oh, dang. At least we got Jhin, though. Oh, wait, this is the guy we lost to before. Oh, the Sejuani stun got the Jinx.
Yeah, like, the anti-heal is actually such a big difference here, I think.
Oh, nice, nice.
Nice. That's a good one.
Man, stuck Ahri
look
1,
at
though.
how much damage your Morello
really
Sedge does.
Let me check.
Like...
Yeah, it's not bad, 1,000 damage. By the way, what should I be looking for other than the Zephyr here? And should I try to Zephyr the set?
I'd probably try to Zephyr the set, and then I'd move Sejuani on the same side as the Ashe every time. I'd have the Sejuani and the Cassiopeia on the same side as Ashe.
Okay.
And then yeah, like that. And then I'd make a box around your Ahri in the corner so that it doesn't get killed by something randomly.
Okay.
Right.
I guess I should have rolled, but I ran out of time.
Right. I think positioning is better than rolling here.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
See, because now the Ashe just can't play the game.
Wait, he has Ashe 3? No, that's a Vi. I saw the Rage Blade and I thought that was the Ashe, but it's from Thieves. Maybe it's a second, though.
Oh, no.
Ah, so close.
Might lose this.
Yeah. Was it 10 base damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got second. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
Considering, like, Ahri won, that kind of...
Right.
That kind of hurts, right? So what do you think was, like, some of the mistakes from this game? Or not mistakes. Like, obviously, like, I should have bought units in a different order, but based on time, we couldn't do anything like that. But was there anything you might have done differently this game?
So it's really hard to like judge what like a comp, like the strength of a comp in like lower elos, but based off of like if I was simulating like a real game, so I would probably have rolled more on 7 so that you would have like a slightly stronger board and like a real carry, because most likely Kindred 1 is not going to cut it, right?
Yeah.
And then also I probably would have like I probably just would have rolled like a little bit more aggressively based on like how the game went.
Yeah,
So
yeah, because we ended up
level
going to
8
0 eventually anyways, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I probably would have rolled until we at least like upgraded like a couple units, or I would have slow rolled until I hit like a few pairs, and then I roll a little bit deeper until I hit them, just like maintain HP quicker, or maintain more HP. Because we lost a lot of HP by not rolling down, and I think that the same thing would have occurred. Like, even if we rolled down earlier, I probably think that we would have hit most of our stuff anyways because we had a lot of gold. It was just unlucky that we didn't have Ahri there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else was going Ahri either, so it really was just
yeah,
like unlucky.
It really just was a little bit unlucky, but honestly, not that bad for not hitting Ahri or our units, even though they weren't like that contested.
Okay, so probably like if this was in a game versus like people you normally play against, since we didn't hit Ahri, maybe it might be like a 4th or a 5th, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, maybe even like a 6th, but it depends on like the strength of a lobby.
Yeah,
but
yeah, definitely.
Also, like obviously, positioning and scouting, we can't do that much since we're coaching and we're talking throughout like the rounds. And stuff.
Yeah, it's impossible to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much stuff going on while you're coaching live, so then it's really hard to do that. But with like that, so generally, I'm gonna like explain my positioning for both your video and your stream. So it'd be like, for Ahri, you just want to make sure that your Ahri is safe from all sorts of CC threats, and also just like canes and like sets, and then it just doesn't die and get hit from like random AoE and just die out of nowhere. And then also, Sejuani ulti and Cassiopeia ulti, anything AoE like that, it should be on the same side as their carry so that it stuns the carry, and then like it just chain CCs it, and then Ahri gets the ult off.
Okay. Okay.
So you just wanna position your threats towards their carries, and then make your Ahri wherever you can.
Make my Ahri what? Sorry, it cut out.
As safe as possible, wherever. Like, whether it be in like the right corner, the middle, the top right pocket, or something. Any of that.
The top right pocket?
So it'd be like, you know, like the top right tile, the one like right below that, there's like a little pocket right there.
Oh, yeah, like the like sweet spot type of thing on the edge. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks so much, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Definitely very helpful. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and of course smash that like button. Each like is an LP I gain before the next video.